welcome or welcome back to my channel, being Louisa. Today's video is something I realised I haven't done yet, and that is a long overdue update on my last 3-week placement in the labour and delivery ward. So the reason I didn't give you week-to-week updates on that is because it did not go as planned. It did not go how I wanted it to go, and I was not okay with that. To be fair, I was the first 2 weeks. The last week I was like, okay, I'm not really okay with this. What's gonna happen? It got to that point where I'm like, oh man, like it's so annoying. But then I had to keep on reminding myself, like, this is not about you. Like, yeah, technically it's my education, but right now, in the grand scheme of things, I'm just a small speck in this amazing event that's happening, and it's about that couple. It's about that woman and her partner and their family and what's about to happen. So every time I kind of got a bit selfish, I was like, oh, it's not happening the way I want it to. I'm so annoyed. I just thought of that, and I can say, like, yeah, it went away, but also I prayed real hard to get that feeling to go away. But yeah, so how it went. If I'm being totally honest with you guys, I was disappointed with the number I came out with, because this is going to be my number for the end of first year, which means second year I'm going to have to work even more harder to facilitate births. But let me give you a rundown on what happened and the number I'm on. So you guys probably know, you might not, who knows, but you need 40 births to qualify. And I was thinking, if I can get like 10 to 12 first year, 10 to 12 second year, that's 24. So that's 16 to get on my last year. And I was like, that would be great. And then when it happened, so when I first was in the home from home birth center and I had to get my 5 witnesses, or technically 4 because I already had a home birth witness, but when I had to get like the rest of my witnesses, it took so long to do that. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't even think I'm gonna get a catch here. But then luckily and like amazingly, like totally in God's hands, I got 2 catches in the home from home birth center, which you guys already know about because I told you about that ages ago. And then I went into labour and delivery ward thinking, oh, it's gonna be so simple, everyone gives birth here, it's gonna happen. Well, wasn't I wrong? By the end of the first week, I was like, if I can get to 8, that'd be great. Halfway through the second week, I was like, yo, if I could get to 5, that would be amazing. What ended up happening a lot of the time was, this is when I had to, like, you know, take it back and be like, it's not about you, it's about them. I want to give the women the best birth experience possible. I want to help in any way possible. So a lot of them ended up being instrumentals in the end, which was it was something. A lot of the time I got upset because their women were getting upset, and I was like, oh no, 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 please don't, oh no. And like, you know, obviously I don't have a great understanding, but like, I've now learned hospital policy and like, you know, the guidelines and that stuff. So in their eyes, yeah, they're justified to do that stuff, but I'm like, because I'm still learning and I'm still forming my own opinion and my own thoughts, and like I had a preset opinion from before I started this course. I'm like, oh my gosh, is this necessary, like especially so soon? But yeah, so and also sometimes, I'm not gonna lie to you, sometimes it was selfish reasons. Sometimes I was like, is this necessary to happen right now? Can we not give her like another half an hour, like let me catch this baby? But whatever. On labour and delivery ward, I ended up having 1 catch that counted. So altogether I have ended with 3 catches. However, I did deliver 2 more babies in the labour and delivery ward. So I actually delivered 3 babies in the labour and delivery ward. However, which if you guys don't know this already, you will now know it, and you'll get to know it when you're on your course. It doesn't count as a catch unless you catch the baby and the placenta. Let me tell you something about placentas. Boy, them mother bummers in the labour and delivery ward did not want to come out. Like, I mean, full on did not want to come out. I was like, you know, you catch a baby and you're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, this is beautiful, like giving the baby to the mom. I'm like, oh, congratulations, well done. And a lot of them, nearly all of them actually, had been given the injection, which is the oxytocin. So, you know, you have like a short window of time that the placenta is supposed to come out when you get given that injection. And we would always start controlled contraction with guarding the uterus and everything. And then mama bummers would not come out. And that made me very sad. But luckily, of those 2, both of them ended up being manual removal of placenta by the doctor. So the doctor came in, stuck their hand up there, remove the placenta, and like one of them was like so close, and I was like, no, I could have gotten that, but whatever. So it was not disappointing. I guess like the number that I ended up with was disappointing, but otherwise the experience was amazing. So I did my formative in the home from home birth center, and like things I said I wanted to work on, I actually got to work on them in the labour and delivery ward, and also in the high dependency unit. Sometimes I'd go over there, like, or a couple times I went over there and helped, and I loved it, especially on night shifts when and I'm like ready to pass out. Being asked to do stuff really gets me going, and so I learned a lot. Like literally I learned a lot about CTGs, and then I also got to build my confidence and my communication skills, because like even though a lot of my mentors were like, you don't have communication problems, I feel like I do. I feel awkward and I feel like I don't know what to do. I'm like, am I actually comforting this person or not? Like I question a lot of stuff. But I got to one night just go and sit with this lady for like a couple hours because she was getting induced and she was really uncomfortable, and it was amazing. It was amazing. She was such a sweetheart, and so was her partner. He was like a darling, and they were just like, thank you so much for being here, because I also had to like hold on the CTG monitoring because it kept on losing contact during a contraction, so I had to hold that on. So whilst doing that, it was amazing. Like it was just so nice to be able to comfort someone, and I got to meet so many lovely people that it was just so nice. Like yeah, it's in such a short period of time, but it was just so beautiful getting to know these women, just like, you know, cracking jokes and asking questions and just feeling more comfortable. So I did learn quite a bit. It's just I didn't get the numbers I wanted, so I've got to work that much harder next year. But again, as I've said, or as I'm going to say, I'm posting the video on Monday, but everything happens when it's supposed to happen. Like it's all God's timing, it's not my timing, so you know, just not gonna stress about it. But yeah, so that's kind of what happened. I hope this quick update was good and helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and in the meantime, keep on being you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below any questions or suggestions, and don't forget to subscribe to get weekly updates. Bye y'all!